First, and absolutely first, I need to thank my parents, my brothers, my close family. In school, I didn't know what I wanted to do or where I wanted to end up, what my career path was. And then my high school basketball coach, he offered me to film his high school basketball games. And Coach Nate Stutz, if you ever see this, thank you for putting me down this path. I will forever be grateful for everything, all the opportunities. It was at that moment where I fell in love being behind a camera, and I knew that's where I wanted to be, is behind a camera. So I went to school for broadcasting, a little bit different from film, but I learned some tricks of the trade, I learned some lingo, and I kind of developed my talents where not only did I love just being behind a camera, but directing the live events, learning how to network, learning how to talk to people, just trying to be professional and hope that those involved, the clients, everybody in that nature is happy and proud of what they help contribute to in the future. If the opportunity arises again, you guys can all work together. And that's my main takeaway from college, aside from all the education. Fast forward a little bit, I got an offer to work on a short film through my cousin's production company. The project didn't end up seeing the light of day, it got scrapped. But on that set, I met probably two of the most important people in my life. I don't know where I would be at in life without these two. They are truly, truly one of the best couples I've ever met in life, and they've done so much for me, just professionally, personally, and I could go on about this couple for hours. Like, they are amazing. Trinity Hinton, thank you so much. You're an amazing cook. You're an amazing support system. You're wicked smart in anything computer related. I don't know how you know what you know. On set, Trinity wasn't scared to get in front of camera. She helped point out continuity errors or something didn't look right, or she helped monitor the script. Not to mention just all the casting stuff that she helped with. Like, she helped with so much behind the scenes, and I'll be forever, ever grateful. Like, you are truly an amazing person. Now, Trin's better half, Blade. This man is a true genius. He took care of all of my set props for me. He was my consultant. He helped me with certain shots, figuring out what looked cool, what could work. He literally wore every possible hat on set that you can imagine, and helped me really believe in this script and this project, and helped me really believe in myself that there's something more that I could do. Blade, I don't know how you do what you do or how you know it. You and Trinity are truly amazing. Like, thank you so much for everything. They're just so incredible, and if you ever have a chance to work on a set with me for one of my movies, or have a chance to meet these two in person, they will change your life. They are truly a very positive influence and just amazing people to know. And both of you, thank you so much for everything you've done for me, personally, professionally, and here's to many more projects and many more adventures. Thank you guys so much. Now, through Blade and Trinity, I met a guy who I've been calling my technical guru through this whole process, a Mr. Larry DeBose. I can't say enough about Larry either. He helped me understand film equipment. He talked me into getting a Blackmagic camera for production days, and just kind of saying what looks cool, what kind of equipment, how to use the equipment, kind of helping me troubleshoot when something wasn't going right, and just kind of helping me in ways of like the directing, helping understand the aspects of film without these three people and believing in me, and helping me realize what I can be or where I can end up and stuff. I will be forever grateful for you three, and I look forward to many more projects and many more adventures, and just kind of growing as filmmakers together, because you three will be involved in every project I do. From the bottom of my heart, truly, you three have been a true inspiration to me and helped me branch out and meet other people and just grow as not just a filmmaker, but as a person. I want to thank everybody that came out to set who was an extra. There's so many people When I was preparing to do this project, I wasn't sure if I would even get 3 people interested in just being an extra or anything like that. So the amount of people that I had come out as extras, just to be a zombie or be a part of the party scene or be a part of, you know, the drive-in community, like, it was truly humbling and truly a blessing to have everybody out. Now, making a zombie film, there was one big challenge that I knew that I would struggle with, mostly because I don't know anything about it, and that is the makeup. I don't know how to apply makeup. I don't know how makeup artists do what they do. So I was at a complete loss. The first makeup artist that I was able to get out on set, and to Ron George, he helped give me some really good ideas on how to sell the zombies, how to make things, you know, look more natural, more real. He was a big hand in a lot of the special effects that happened on set. So to Ron George, I'm so happy that I got to meet you. I hope you'll come back out on future projects and just help me get better. And I am thankful for all your wisdom and just everything that you helped with this project. The second makeup artist that I brought onto set was an Alan Tusk. When I first started talking to Alan, I was a little intimidated. He's worked on a lot of big projects. His IMDb page really was impressive, and the fact that he was willing to come and help my little zombie dream come true was truly humbling. And then the way he was on set, giving me advice, talking to me about selling certain effects, my dream stunt of getting hit by a car, and just his wisdom, his knowledge, it was just so welcoming and so thankful to have on set. Travis was the third makeup artist able to come on to set. I first met Travis on the first day of set when Ron George brought him to set, just because Ron was a very busy guy in the Cleveland film community and knew he wouldn't be able to help me with every day of filming. So I met Travis through Ron. We got to talking. We had a similar mindset, and he did a lot of the zombie stunt work for me. He absolutely killed the zombie makeup, and he really took charge of the makeup, and I knew it was in good hands and that I could trust him and his wisdom. Just be who he is and does what he does, and he really made it look good. The fourth makeup artist that I was able to get on set, Roger Miller. Roger came out towards the end of the project, is also very busy, but I couldn't thank him enough for coming out that day. The amount of zombies I had on set for that day was crazy, and I couldn't ask Travis to do all that for me. That was just overkill. So Roger, thank you for coming out that day, helping me with the effect, helping me plan the actual stunt with me getting hit by a car. Hopefully for the sequel and future projects we get together a little bit more. I do love your work, and just thank you so much for coming out that day. Fifth makeup artist that I had on set, Christy Steffen. Early on in production, before I even had the script finalized or anything, I was trying to figure out a solution or a workaround to my makeup problem. I worked part-time during the haunt season at the Factory of Terror in Canton, so I was talking with some of my fellow haunters or knew how to do any makeup, or if they wanted to be extras or anything like that, and I actually got a lot of people interested in wanting to help out, just be a part of it. But Christy, to my knowledge, didn't know anything about makeup, but once I got talking to her, she did, and she came out, she made some amazing pieces. They looked great, and her makeup was just truly very helpful, and thank you for helping me with everything that you were able to do on set. Last and certainly not least, I had a sixth makeup artist on set. She's an incredible young talent, to a Caitlin Allen. Your makeup blew me away. You did an amazing job. You've got amazing talent, and not just thank you for your zombie makeup, thank you for accepting the small role of Tammy. Between her and another actor, they probably have one of my favorite scenes in the entire movie, and it looks amazing. Just being that double threat and just everything you've done, thank you so much. All of these makeup artists that I just mentioned, Ron George, Alan Tusk, Travis Kendall, Roger Miller, Christy Steffen, Caitlin Allen, you'll be interested in coming out or helping me with the sequel in some way, and just amazing work. And whether it's my project or other people's projects, just keep doing what you guys do. And again, thank you so much for helping me. Now on to my amazing actors who absolutely killed every single. To Ray Cunningham, Emily Waterhouse, Tim Novotny, Daniel Repus, Sheila Weiss, Chris Avant, Caitlin Allen, Brennan Shirley, and Logan Soland. You guys did an incredible job. I will never be able to thank you guys enough for accepting these roles. I can remember early on worrying about casting. Larry, Blade, and Trinity, we were all talking around casting and how are we gonna do this, or who can play this role, or what this role. I don't see anybody else playing these roles except you guys. Like, you guys absolutely killed it. And thank you so much for stepping up to the challenge and everything you brought to them. It's truly humbling to me. Thank you guys so much. As I mentioned before, with Ron George, one of my actors backed out, just completely ghosted me, completely cut me off, and I really started going into a panic. I actually reached out to Ron George seeing if he knew anybody that was an actor or could play this kind of villain role. One name came to his mind that he brought up, and that was Tim Novotny. First thing that he submitted for the read, I was sold. You absolutely killed it. With everything going on, I appreciate you so much, Tim, and thank you so much. I want to give a special thanks to Cale McConnell and Blade Hinton for stepping into two roles that originally I didn't think I needed, but definitely help sell the scene that they are a part of. And I might be a little bit biased, but I think Blade has one of the best speeches ever put to film. Other thank yous that I couldn't really fit into other categories, but they definitely deserve the recognition and the thanks. To Ali Jackson, thank you so much for taking on the visual effects. Visual effects is another thing that I know very little of how to do. Rafael Vasquez, thank you so much for composing several pieces for the film. They sound amazing. Those pieces really do help sell the movie and those scenes, and they just add a big compliment to the film. To a good buddy and an amazing wizard in the editing process, thank you, Nick Molbach. Your digital coloring and your digital sound correcting just completely blew me away. There was a time in post-production where I didn't think the film would even be ready for a release or a premiere anytime soon. A lot of things that I didn't like about it, just confusing the crap out of me because I wasn't sure how to fix it in DaVinci. You are a true wizard at what you can do behind a computer, and thank you for just being an amazing friend and just help teaching me more about the Blackmagic camera. To a Vanessa Lorenz, thank you so much for taking on the paintings for me. There's two paintings in the film. Both turned out incredibly well. Paintings are meant to push certain feelings in the movie forward. The aspects of the painting are exactly what I wanted, and just thank you so much. To a Zach Hevlin, there's not too many people that I know would let you borrow their daily driver and let you smash their windshield, but Zach did exactly that. I don't know if at the time when I was talking to him about the stunt, if he knew what he was getting himself into or what he was preparing his car for, but Zach is just an incredible friend and an amazing person, and thank you so much for letting me use your car, being in to be a zombie, letting me cut your throat. I want to give a special shout out to Nate Akram for helping out with the sound. To an Anthony Amato, thank you for being my weapons/firearms expert on set. Just your knowledge of the weapons and kind of teaching the actors on how to hold the weapon. To a John Kathleen, a Charlie Nash, and Travis Kendall, thank you for being my stunt zombies and putting your bodies on the line, really. I want to give a huge thank you to a David Murrin for designing the movie poster. Fantastic. To an Aaron Heckman, a Sean Chapman, and Blade Hinton for providing additional songs that were used in the film. Thank you guys so much. Your songs were truly incredible. One last major special thank you. I want to give a huge shout out to my filming brother, Kuzo. You are an incredible mind. Thank you for everything. We've been on so many sets together. We always laugh, we always have a good time, but most importantly, we get stuff done. I can't wait to see where the future goes with us. Here's to many more filming adventures. You are truly an inspiration, man. You are my filming brother, and I appreciate you so much, Kuzo. Finally, I just wanted to give some special thanks to some locations and some people that really helped me make a difference in this film, whether they were, you know, filming locations, certain documents or details, or helping out at a premiere, or other aspects of the film. So thank you to Ferris Dairy Farms, Fresh and Clean Detailing, The Buzzbin Bar, John Stringer and Lindsay Elson, Larry DeBose, Blade and Trinity Hinton, Catherine Stump, Kathy Allen, Samuel Franzman, Kevin Rudder, Caitlin Kell, John Cohen, TheMakeupStore.com, Chris McManus, Jeffrey Hunt, Murr Taylor, OG Street Eats, and finally a big thank you to the Midway Drive-In for not only letting me use their property as a filming location, but allowing me to see my film on the big screen for a huge premiere event. It looked absolutely amazing, and just thank you so much to you guys. And finally, just want to reiterate thanking everybody that I've mentioned in this video. You are all appreciated more than you will ever know in not just helping my directorial debut and this dream come true. It's a surreal feeling seeing it finally come to the conclusion. I hope you'll all be interested in coming out for the sequel. I'm going to be turning up the stunts, the story, the action to a whole new level. So again, I just want to say thank you again to everybody so much, and I look forward to the future.